Hi and welcome back. If you joined me earlier for the paper heart session, welcome back to the second session for today, which is going to be ways to display your paper hearts. Mostly I'm going to do for myself, I don't know if you can see this. This is a piece of driftwood. I'm going to hang my hearts from this. Can you see I've already started to hang some? Other ways to display your hearts, you could make, where's it gone, a wreath, a heart wreath out of them. This is the one I did last week with another group. You can see that all the paper hearts are stuck. So basically it's a circle of card, a wreath shape with a, like a donut shape on one side. That's made out of a cereal packet. And then the other side is all the paper hearts like I showed you earlier, and you just stick them around the wreath and it can be hung. I had this little sign. These were some pre-cut letters I had, but you could print it out or you could write if you've got nice handwriting. And this is just the paper hearts. You can also do this. You can handwrite on them. I don't know whether you can see that one. I've made one there. You see my writing's not very neat, but that's meant to look like one of the Love Heart sweets. And I've written Love Me on it. And I think, have I got another one on it? I think that's it for those. But yeah, so that's one way you can display paper hearts. Or you can do them like I am and do like it's like a mobile. Another way, if you're just not very crafty or you don't want a great big one, I've done these, which are basically little clothes pegs. Wooden clothes pegs that cost about £1 for 100, and you just stick your heart on with some glue, and then you can clip them on wherever to decorate the house. They're quite nice if you put people's names on. If you're having like a romantic dinner and you want to put a little sign on, and you could clip them on the edge of a glass or something like that. So I've done a few of those. That's the other one with the small heart, so that's got 2 hearts on it. So that's some ways you can use your paper hearts you made. So to go back to the hanger that I'm going to make, so that I'm going to use on Valentine's Day, I'm sticking with the red and white theme on mine. So all the ones I've done. So since I last saw you, I've been busily beavering away trying to make some hearts to go on it. Oh, there is another thing you could do. You can make bunting. You can, this is vertical bunting. So it's similar to what you're going to put on your hanger, or you could do it going the other way, and we did that last week as well. So if you look back to my craft page, What Kate Made, there are some videos on there that of other sessions we've done. If you joined me yesterday for the yarn wrapped heart, I just want to show you something, because I did show you this eyelash yarn. So after I'd finished, I had a go with it, because I used silver yarn on mine, but I had a go with that, and this is just lovely because it's really funky. But this is what we made. Can you see? So the lovely fluffy yarn, and then I found this really blingy pre-made little sticker that I put on it. So that I was chuffed to bits with that. I'm gonna put that on my hanger. Right, so back to the hanging. If you haven't started making your hearts yet, there's a quick way to string them together, which I'm just going to show you very quickly. I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see my hands and see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've cut out some hearts. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do this. So if you've got, oops, glue's all sticking everything together. If you've got 2 paper hearts that don't have a pattern on the other side, you can basically glue your string that you're using between them. I'm using actually just using red embroidery floss, red and white, because I've nearly run out of red. What you can do is just sandwich it between them. So you get some glue. I'm going to use this wet glue just because it's handy and I don't have a glue stick. And I'm going to put some up the middle where the thread's going to go. So put your thread on and just glue it down, and then get your second heart and glue that over the top, being careful to line up the points and that you've got your string coming out of the points. If there's a slight overlap, which there always is when you've cut two different shapes out, you can trim them afterwards. But that is a quick and easy way to start. So what you would do then is up your string, you'd place other ones. I've got these. These are just card hearts that I cut out with using the pinking shears, so I could make that my next heart. So I've left about 3 inches between them. And I'm going to glue that down. You can also then put an embellishment on them. I showed you the little charms earlier. I didn't, maybe I didn't. So I've got a selection of charms here. I'm just going to show you. There's that little heart charm. Whoops, where's the camera? There is a key with a heart shape cut out of it. And my favourite, because my husband's very musical, I've got a music note charm. And they can just be glued on. Or you could put a button on, or you could put another heart. I'm just going to leave that one blank now. So that is how to do it if you have just cut your paper hearts out and you haven't done anything else with them. If, like me before, you've got some that you prepared earlier, one of the ways you can do them is to use a darning needle to pierce holes. So I've got a big darning needle with a huge eye and a very sharp point. One thing to be careful of when you're doing this, if you've already glued your hearts, is your needle will get gluey. A bit of nail varnish remover will get that off. So these are the hearts I've made over the last couple of days as people have watched me. So I'm going, what you can do to join them, so this is a fabric heart card in between, is just to take your needle. Sometimes you might need to rest it on something soft, so this is just a pattern weight, and you just above the point by about ½ centimetre, push the needle through, right through, and draw it through, and then you've got your thread and you can just knot it. Just make sure that's secure, and then cut off the end, the loose end. And then you go to your next heart down. So again, I've been putting them about 3 inches apart, so I'll call it there. And which one should we do next? Bear with me while I'll do this one. I think this is one I've just made while in between sessions, because I thought I better make some more. So it's a double-sided fabric heart, so I've cut 2 hearts out of different fabrics and sandwiched them together with card in between. Then I've just done this heart with buttons, so it's just glue, and stuck the buttons on, and that in the centre is just part of an old necklace, but it looks a bit like a flower, so I've put that on. So I'm measuring about 3 inches, so that's about 3 inches, and then I'm just going to go through the top of the heart this time, the next one down, right through. Oh, because I've got glue on my needle now, it's a little bit stiffer. So then you just find the place where you want your second heart to hang, and then just tie another knot. It's that simple, and you just keep going until you've got them the right length. You can either have, that one's come out but it's come undone, you can either have all the same length with different sizes of hearts on, or you could do them different lengths and just hang some singly. So like for instance, one like this one that's already got a hanger on, I might just hang that from the piece of driftwood. So those are some ideas of what you can do with your paper hearts to decorate the house. This is just going to be a short session because I haven't had any lunch yet, so I'm going to try and get some lunch before I come back at 3 o'clock. But when I come back at 3 o'clock, I'll try and show you what mine looks like as I've gone along. So Once again, thank you for watching. Hope that's given you some ideas. 3 o'clock session will be a card with a button heart on, similar to the one that I put on my little hanging heart. So hopefully see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.